What's a part one without a part two, without a part three? If you haven't seen part one, watch that. Then come back and watch part two. And then get caught up with part three. Or whatever order you want. Issue. You make the decisions, not me. So we just getting ready to start where we stopped on part two. Somebody had a light bulb moment. They finally got a clue. They finally got a clue. Somebody finally figured out why you walked away. They finally figured out what you was trying to say. They finally figured out that it was up to them to be honest and truthful in everything because of who they have to show and represent themselves to be. Now this person is understanding that the time for them to feel sad and sorry about the choices that they made, that time is over. It's time to pick yourself up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Pick your ass up off the ground. Understand that you have some karma coming in for some unwise, immature choices that you made. Accept that shit and keep it moving. But just understand that when it comes to matters of the heart, you better look at what you're trying to create. You better look at what you're trying to do. You better look at what you're trying to control or manipulate when it comes to matters of the heart, especially when it comes to a family situation. See, somebody traveled to this person. Somebody like relocated to this person to purposely work on something diabolical. To purposely work on something diabolical against this person who's very highly spiritual. That was the dark force trying to work against the light force. And then after this person felt like they had accomplished something, then they acting like, well, they're leaving now, but they're leaving on good terms because of this or whatever. No, they was leaving because they had something else they needed to plan. But somebody was not able to see that they were being led to the slaughter. And somebody had been somebody had been, being shown the truth time and time and time and time and time and time again. But someone instead chose to believe the lie. Hey, Red Violet, thank you so very much. Yes, we back. And we was just getting good. Just getting good. Yep. Something to do with this family situation. Something to do with somebody and some inheritance or something, some will or something. Some communication is about to come in, and it's about how, you was able to protect yourself. You was able to protect your name. You was use the matriarch, and that you was able to shed the light on these lies and on this liar, Mm-hmm. Because somebody didn't think that you saw something, but you saw something extremely clearly. They didn't think that you saw something, and no, you did. In fact, you saw it and you checked their ass. You not only did you see it, you checked their ass, and you let them know You no longer being in this sad, sorry, oh, so and so don't like, no, 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 no. You was like, no, whatever you get, you get. Whatever karma come your way, karma come your way. At some point, you had to stop feeling sorry for somebody. You had to stop making excuses for their bad behavior. Yep. You had to stop making excuses for their bad behavior. Especially because this person was sitting here saying the way that you made your money was out there slanging booty or deep, whatever, whichever one you got. Some both, but slinging something, selling something. Like that's how you made your money. Being a hoe, being a prostitute. If you made your money being a prostitute, all your bills would be paid. You wouldn't be living paycheck to fucking paycheck. That don't make no damn sense. And instead of driving a Volkswagen, you would be driving a Jaguar. Hello? You wouldn't be going to sleep at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. Guaranteed. Come on. Somebody know you got a regular 9 to 5 job or whatever shift you work. You work for a reputable company. Somebody know this shit. Yes. You fought against and disputed this motherfucker's lies. Now somebody upset that karma coming to get their ass. Oh well. Don't nobody give a shit. Because you purposely worked on hurting this relationship. Somebody purposely playing something diabolical to do this shit. Nobody feel bad for that. No more. See, and somebody was sitting here trying to hold something in because they trying to flip something around to their advantage, but they don't want to tell you everything. They want to hold some shit back. They want to come in and see if they can switch the situation around, but not be honest, not be forthcoming, not be, tell you everything. Yeah. I'm telling you, they don't they want to turn this situation around, but they don't want to share everything with you. Like they can still hold something back. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Thank you. Telling you. Seeing if they can schmooze back in again. If there's a way for them to get back in, even though they was trying to trick you out of your spot, trying to just worry about just themselves, me, myself, and I, because but right now they're receiving karma for these actions that they did, especially against this star. They was trying to cause conflict to you and your healing. And guess what? This person knew what they was doing. They knew exactly what they was doing, how they was trying to harm you. But then they was trying to make it seem to everybody else that they're so loving and so kind. When that wasn't the truth. It was like somebody else started to wake up and notice something. See like something about the Sagittarius. Something with the Sagittarius. Somebody was looking at this Sagittarius. This Sagittarius was supposed to have been, somebody who was supposed to have been healing and doing the right thing. But this person wasn't. This person wasn't leading anyone, and they were boastful, they were egotistical, and they would lead this person in the wrong direction purposely, and then sit back and watch and see what was going on, how it was going. They was telling this person to be egotistical, you know, teaching this person all the wrong shit. What's the message? I see you back with us, Callie Swag. Yep, exactly. It's trying to turn someone against the Empress, trying to turn someone against, the Empress, and that's where the abundance lies. Confirmation with the Empress. Mm-hmm. But see, this King of Wands was sitting here uh gossiping, gossiping about this Empress, and then even telling people that this Empress was not an earth angel and not even killed and been balanced and everything. But see, judgment's been called on this person. Judgment's been called on this person because this person's been like caught stealing. Yep, this person has been caught stealing. You can't make this up. Yep. And now the little gig is up. Somebody's devilish ways, that's over. It's up. It's a wrap. And they are upset that they was caught stealing. They're only in regret because they was caught stealing. They're only in regret. And then on top of that, it was like something about someone owes you an apology. Someone owes you a big apology because now someone is looking at something totally different and they see that they should have left that motherfucker a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Hey, Yvette. Hey, Callie Swag. What's the message? Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody's actions caught up with them. Somebody's actions caught up with them, and somebody else is sitting here trying to think what part did they play in it. They trying to remember what part did they play in it, and they swore up and down, dear God, please, if you get me up out of this, I swear I'll never do anything close to. And I respect my family. I will concentrate on, I'll know where my bread is buttered and everything else. Someone is sitting here thinking about the lies, the gossip that somebody else was spreading. How somebody was, they was trying to put themselves or have this three-party situation or get themselves in the middle of something. This person is thinking how they should have stood up for you, how they should have protected you. But instead, this person held back from saying anything to do in your honor. This person felt like they were bullied, like they was afraid to do anything. And you had already spoke up about it, saying, hey, it was something that possibly that happened whenever they was a kid, something that they was told to be quiet about. I'm telling you, this is something somebody was told not to speak about. Don't ever speak about it. And so they thought that they was doing something good by protecting somebody, but only to come to find out now everybody's looking at things different. And the reason that you left is because, you know what, you knew what was going on. They should have talked to you, but instead, for whatever reason, this like their mind couldn't grow up. They couldn't grow up. They couldn't get past that little, oh, I gotta do this, like they were stuck in a time period of like, bros before hoes or some shit like that. Yeah. It's like this person, it's like spirit was trying to carry this person forward. And maybe that person's trying to come to see you now. And they want to apologize for a whole lot of shit. A whole lot of shit that you didn't know that this motherfucker was doing. Somebody got a whole list of shit to apologize for. You're going to be like, damn, that too? Okay, let's take us a 15-minute break. Then we'll come back and you can continue the apologies. Yeah, because somebody want to make some shit right with you. They want to balance some shit out with you. It's like they understand now that this person was just trying to get in the middle of a family situation, just trying to break up a family. They understand now that somebody should have never, ever, ever believed somebody's lies, especially somebody talking about how they would kept coming around. It's like this whole cycle wouldn't stop. Now someone is understanding the real reason why someone moved. And it wasn't to help them. It was actually to hurt them. And now the person that they love the most, that love them the most, they feel trapped from. They feel stuck, like they can't even go there. And what they really need is a helping hand from this person. They really need this person right now. It's like this person, somebody's thinking they should have, whenever you make the most major fuck up of your life and you think, damn, why didn't I see that? You didn't see it because you didn't want to see it. You didn't see it because you did not want to see it. You wanted to keep going towards the dark. You wanted to keep fucking up. You wanted to keep fucking your life up. You wanted to keep going south. That's why you did it. And now that everything is out in the open and you can't do it, now you want to be regretful. That don't make sense. Anything else? Something about this emperor. That was not an emperor in the upright. That was an emperor in the reverse. Someone who wanted to, cause this relationship to break up. To have somebody stressed about it. They wanted to have you stressed about it, Empress. But they just did not know that you loved yourself so much that you was able to complete that cycle and give yourself that love and move forward. So not only that, but you was able to actually help somebody else, provide them with information on how to heal themselves. So anything else? Yeah, somebody definitely misses your cup of love. Got another bruise on my leg. I tell you, I got this dog. I'm able to have bruises anywhere, y'all. But yeah, somebody they surely miss your cup of love. They miss your guidance. What you bring to the table. That's what they miss. Yeah, your foresight. You able to tell somebody, well, you may not want to do this because I can see this happening. Somebody misses that. Somebody definitely misses that. And now this person, they feel like they don't know how to complete the cycle, how to move forward, how to get over some shit. The first thing to get over some shit is to leave the shit that's fucking you up completely alone. If it's a person, you can choose to never speak to them and anybody that they're connected to again. That's a choice. That's the healthy choice. Because if it's a group, trying to be associated with the group but not talk to one person is stupid. Sometimes you gotta cut them all off. What's the message? Sometimes you just gotta leave everything alone. Everything that's causing you the pain. If it's a group, part of a coven, something that you're connected to, leave it all alone. Sometimes you just got to leave it all alone and decide to go solo. You have everything that you need, and sometimes that's the best protection. That's the best protection because then you don't have to worry about somebody else trying to trip you up thinking that you need somebody else. No, they're just trying to trip you up. Spirit said, don't lie to yourself. Look at everything totally different. Look at everything like you already have everything that you need. That's why Spirit needs you to look at this person differently. This person was single because this person already had what they needed, not because there was a hoe in the street. What this person was giving out was honor, was love, was nurture, was respect. That was your source. All you had to do was keep your eye on that sparrow. But instead, you chose to treat who I gave to you like that was a hole in the street, and the way they made their money was selling ass. We saw that. I don't know if it was in this one, but we saw them cards. Here it is, right here. This one and this one. They said, yeah, they was telling everybody that's how you made your money. You was a hoe in the street selling ass. We dispelled that rumor. It was like, shit, anybody that know us know we lazy when it comes to that shit. I walk my dog, but I ain't walking the street not for that shit. I don't care how you feeling. I don't care what you got going on at home or what you don't got going on at home. That ain't none of my business. In fact, you ain't gonna see me walking the street. You gonna see me in my car driving past you. Shit. Don't try and stop me. You will get ran the fuck over. I know my worth. Shit, you ass will get like. And then if I hear something, I'm liable to put the car in reverse and back up over your ass. So don't try me. Yep. Something about somebody feels like they need to let it all out. They need to let it all out. They need to tell you everything about everything that's going on. They need to get past this. They need to end this cycle, this curse. Somebody they're ready for Spirit to guide them successfully out of, so that they can end this curse. Somebody knows that they need to come back to you. They need to apologize. This person feels like this is the only way for them to get out of this. The only way for them to get out of this is to acknowledge everything that they've done and to take accountability. This person understands that they're going to have to love themselves, love spending time by themselves, love their independence, love not having anyone else around that they're going to talk to. Someone needs to totally change the way that they look at things and what they take for granted and what they take as special. Someone needs to stop placing so much value over money because they see that was what was getting them fucked up. Something about this. Somebody was shocked. They thought they could go anywhere, and find love, find a family, no. I don't know. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Judgment was called. Karma is here. This is Karma and Pandora's box, both showing up on the spot. We're going to leave it right here, y'all. Damn. It's that silver platter. Somebody understand they ass was being handed to them on the silver platter. Damn. That's too bad. That is too bad. Damn. But somebody said, you lie on me, motherfucker. Oh, I gotcha. I got your ass. Somebody said, you are not going to lie on me. Confirmation. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 27, Part 29, Part 32. I really do appreciate you all. I'll see you later today. I'm going to catch me a little nap before I got to go to work. Thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. Bye now.